Taurus, welcome to your in-depth reading for yours and theirs. Let's just go over the ground rules so we're all on the same page. Yours and theirs. It's a reading between yourself and someone else, yeah? And that someone else, your person, does not have to be a significant other, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, or lover type situation. It's whoever fits that dynamic as I'm describing it. So do keep in mind, it could be about a family member, a friend, a coworker, right? So take what resonates, leave what does not, reverse those energies as you see fit, as the energy exchange and interchange between people is real, rapid, and fluid. But yes, of course, it can also be about a romantic partner, yeah? So let's see what's going on. Show me, Taurus, please. Show me Taurus and their person. Show me Taurus and their person. Show me Taurus and their person, please. Show me Taurus and their person. For technical reasons, we're going to start on your side of the board. But as I said in the intro, reverse those entities as you see fit. All right, what's going on? Nine of Swords, stress, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, trying to find your balance, trying to find your peace, right? Trying to find your calm, your steadiness. There's something that bothers you mentally, but for the most part, you're saying, I'm still here. I still know my place. I'm still comfortable in my place, or I'm trying to be comfortable in my place in the Ten of Cups emotional harmony. So there's something here you're trying to achieve that goes just beyond your own comfort zone. It's also saying, I understand I'm part of something larger. I don't know where that stress is coming from, but I do see you trying to kind of keep your place in mind. That I'm good, I'm secure, and people love me. There's something like that, okay? Knights of Wands. Nine of Wands. It's not pretty. Knight of Wands, Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords. Somebody's actively rejecting any sort of fire or oomph towards you. And that's aggressive. It's a bit aggressive for my tastes. It's kind of like, well, I could have more energy for this, but no. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and reject it, Seven of Swords, altogether. Just not acknowledge it. So somebody's showing me combativeness, stiffness towards you. It doesn't feel natural at all. They're going out of their way to be defensive or a little bit aggressive. And Seven of Swords, but I won't mentally acknowledge that I'm doing it. So it's like someone's holding a grudge and they refuse to acknowledge that they're holding a grudge. That's never good. That's never good. Okay. Knight of Cups, the Fool, the Page of Cups. Yeah, I could see that. I could see that. We really would just like to open up to love, please. You have a feeling in you that's much softer, that would like to be softer. More appreciative in feeling, expression, softer, something that gives and takes freely of itself, that feels freely of itself, that speaks freely of itself, etc. You would like to both open up towards that because it seems like it would fit you a lot better, and you would also like to receive something that is not so prohibited, angsty, pushy-offy, begrudgery, just something softer. Something that was more fluid, natural, and right there that you could access. And something that's just like, why you bother me? No, I'm not being mean to you. That's in your head. It's not mine. It's kind of like that. So it sucks because they have a Knights of Wands attached to them. They could have natural, organic fluid energy towards you, but they choose not to, and it's a little bit grudgery. Yeah, I don't like it. Didn't I say something like this for you not too long ago? And I told you just to back off and let the energy settle. I'm not sure if this is the same gig, but that sense of I'm not going to cooperate and you can't make me. Yeah, no, you can't. That doesn't mean you have to put up with it either. So, FYI. Two of Cups. I know, you, God, honey, you just want your energy to be soft and loving. Seriously. Good Lord. You want to feel the love, not have to remind yourself that you're still valued. Okay. Two of Cups. Oopsie. I have to keep a rubber padding underneath this because these things do tend to shift and move around. It's frustrating. It also helps to reduce some of the vibrations, but not a guarantee. But it helps. Two of Cups. Let's see that Two of Cups. Show me that Two of Cups. Show me that Two of Cups. Jeez Louise. I don't know how shared this is, but we'll see. Okay? Just to be open and not be so prohibited, checked, rejected. Now's not a good time to be romantic, Taurus. Now's not a good time to be soft, Taurus. But it's almost, it feels punishing. I'm not going to lie. It feels a little punishing, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I know it. I'm jumping ahead. Let's see that Two of Cups. Six of Wands. Okay, Queen of Swords. The Fool. Man, I just... It hurts. It hurts looking at this. You just want to open up to love and feel confident about it. That's you. That's everybody. People just want to feel confident about their feelings. And that determination, the Fool, you're showing me I'm determined to be open towards this. I'm determined to be confident about it. I know I love this and I know they love me. Man... And I want that to be the case. I do. I do. It's hard. It sucks. It looks like you're giving yourself a pep talk. And it's like, why are you giving yourself a pep talk? I want you to have pride and confidence in your love connection as well. The Two of Cups, bare minimum, is this is between you and I. Whatever else surrounds it in terms of labels and structure, etc. Okay, blah. These are our cups. This is how we exchange, you and I. Six of Wands, confidence, Queen of Swords, you've made up your mind to be confident and to show confidence to an equal, the idea is theoretically here, as you understand it, it's an equal love union and you're going to keep yourself open towards it as the Fool. You've already made up your mind on this construct, so it's not a new beginning you're determined towards. It's, I'm going to continue to show this love union I have with someone else respect and show confidence towards it. And I'm going to continue to keep myself open towards it as the Fool. I've made this decision. Okay. I just want to know that it's choosing you back, because what I see attached to you is just... Nine of Swords. Show me that Nine of Swords, please. Show me the Nine of Swords. And you're stressed out. You are stressed out, honey. Let's see that Nine of Swords. Show me that Nine of Swords. Show me that Nine of Swords. Show me that Nine of Swords, please. Show me that Nine of Swords. The Queen of Wands, Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords. You're saying there's a lot you don't know. You admit this, but you're not going to give in to the anxieties or the fears of your mind. Okay. You've already made up your mind on this particular subject. So you are really good about checking in with yourself about what it is you think and what you believe you understand you feel. And you keep coming back to, I'm going to have faith in this. I don't understand everything. Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, but eventually I will understand it wholeheartedly at some point. I'm going to continue to put good energy and faith towards this, even though it causes me stress. You're saying there's a lot here about this connection you don't understand. You don't understand why it always treats you this way, and you don't understand why you feel like you have to make the decision to keep yourself constantly open towards it, but you're saying, nonetheless, I made that decision, I stand by it. You're not satisfied with the results. You're not. There's something here about the blind faith, and this is blind faith in some way. Between these two is blind faith. That you are choosing to trust this. And while you may not know everything about it, okay, fine, I respect that. Thing is, honey, I don't like how you don't feel reassured. That makes me nervous. Okay? One of the biggest complaints Taurus gets, because all 12 signs have behavior patterns. Okay, some of them are great. We call them pros. Some of them are cons. Not so great. One of the biggest complaints you get is that you won't make up your mind or you're too terrified to commit. That's for more the underdeveloped Taurus. You've made up your mind to commit to this, but you don't feel any more secure by it. So the whole thing about Taurus, when they make up their mind, they don't show insecurity because they're secure. You're showing me I'm not secure with this, but I keep telling myself to have confidence and faith in it. What's going on? You don't look secure in this, but you're telling yourself, I made that choice though. You did, based on what information that you say is still yet to be revealed to you. I'm just saying, I'm trying to figure out how pissed I'm supposed to be right now. Okay, let's put it that way. Let's put it that way. I'm already sorting information in ways you can't see. I promise you. And I'm already kind of getting low-key irritated. Is there somebody fucking around with you? I want to know. Okay? That's it. That's all I'm saying. Let's see that Queen of Pentacles. You're telling me you feel secure with your extension, which is your Ten of Cups, and that's anybody, family, friends, but it's your intimate emotional circle. So you seem to see, I'm surrounded by people who love me. What about the one that you're determined to show blind faith to? Let's see that Queen of Pentacles. Show me that Queen of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, Ace of Cups. Yeah. Your lack of security in this union is really starting to get on my nerves because you did the very thing that you did the opposite of what your sign famously gets the most complaints about. Taurus won't commit. They won't put in the work, right? You're fixed earth. To say you're cautious is an overstatement. You will often miss opportunities that are good for you because sometimes you find it a fearful thing to commit that deeply. Okay, I understand that. Let's put that aside. Trust me, you want this coming from me, not other tarot readers. Okay? I understand you. I do. So you're showing me I overrode all that. I made up my mind. Okay? I chose this union with confidence, or I choose to choose it with confidence, even though it makes me feel really insecure. Why aren't you secure with this choice? Because it doesn't seem to emotionally reassure you. In fact, I see you starving for emotions. Not the other way around. I don't. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Ace of Cups. You're finding it really difficult to feel secure in your emotional energy towards this. You're saying it's hard, really hard to feel secure in it, to find your own sense of emotional power in it, to know that you feel secured by somebody else's love space towards you. And getting it to cooperate at the same emotional level, you find it really difficult. But I still chose it. I'm going to stand by my decision. Why are you so adamant about that? Again, it tells me it's the opposite of security. You have to keep reassuring yourself. I made this decision. I got to stick to it. I made this decision. Someone who is secure with their decision doesn't need to do that. And somebody who is secure with their heart and the love they're receiving wouldn't have these little pep talks. You're making me nervous. I know you signed up for some sort of union here that hasn't been strictly defined. I have an idea that I'm going to see it on theirs. And because you chose it so boldly and then you backed it up with your mind several times, I want you to be justified in your choice. I do. But I have to keep coming back to this. Why don't you feel secure with your choice? You don't seem to be emotionally loved in the way that you need at the personal level. So while I know that you have a good support structure here with the Ten of Cups, where's the person you assigned your intimate homework to? You look like a nervous Taurus, an emotionally nervous Taurus. Which means somebody's love is not making you feel secure at the intimate level. Let's see that Ten of Cups, please. Show me that Ten of Cups, show me that Ten of Cups, show me that Ten of Cups. Show me that Ten of Cups, show me that Ten of Cups. I respect how you made up your mind, and therefore the Taurus, I'm looking at your will. Your mind and your will, according to you, seem to be one and the same. But your heart's not lining up to your decision. Why? Two of Pentacles, Strength, the Five of Cups. I don't like where this is going. I'm not trying to give you the finger, but there it is. Okay, I don't like where this is going. I see you taking strength to keep something going, even though it breaks your heart to keep doing it. It's like you look around at your family and friends and you're like, this is okay, but it's not integrated into my personal self. So it's not that you're being disrespectful of family and friends. It's not like that. It's just you're not finding joy in it either, because when you try to connect with your other intimate circles, you still feel incomplete. Why? Because somebody's supposed to be in here with you. sharing those most intimate spaces and your most intimate circles, and I don't see them there. I don't see them there, Taurus. I don't. Let's jump on over to this person right now. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm not into revenge tarot. I just don't understand, honey. Look at that loyalty. Look at that determination. Look at that mind. I'm going to keep my spirit open to this. I made up my mind. Did it do the same for you? Let's get that out of the way. Ask yourself that. Has it done the same for me? Okay. Your heart space is under question. It's barely cooperative. It seems like your purest heart is constantly rejected. You try to find succor and just confidence in your other intimate circle, and then it reminds you that it's not this. I don't like it. It's self-perpetuating. It's the snake eating itself. I don't like it. Let's see that Knight of Wands. Just because you made up your mind doesn't mean the other person did. But it's like you're afraid to ask. King of Wands, where's that confidence? Yeah. Where's the confidence of somebody's emotional space? Where is it? Where is it? Let's see that Knight of Wands, some of that Knight of Wands. Let's do one more, some of that Knight of Wands. King of Pentacles, Six of Swords, Seven of Swords. I'm sorry. I don't know if you picked up on this. I don't like it. Look, when I do yours and theirs, I have already certain things I'm having to come up against. It's the most popular reading type on YouTube. Not just me, YouTube. You know what they're typically called? You versus them. You notice I don't use the word versus? I say yours, theirs, because it's fair. You put verses in there, you're automatically in opposition. That means it's aggressive, that means it's combative, and there's already issue there, or it presupposes that there's an issue there between two people. That's why I don't say verses. Right there. Yours and theirs, at least it stands up as the opportunity for being equal to understand both sides. I do that by choice. Versus is stupid. Okay? I don't like putting people in the category of, well, they're at fault, or they're a demon, or they're a narcissist, blah da fucking blah, whatever else that helps me get ratings on YouTube. I don't do that. But when an asshole is an asshole, I'm going to tell you, I think this person gives you reassurances in 3D that all is well, and they have no real honesty attached to that. They show some enthusiasm towards you, and as soon as it gets inconvenient, they pull it back and say, I have other things to do. They're saying, you know what? You're practical, Taurus. You understand. You understand, though. I still love you. I just can't show you the energy, time, effort right now to make you feel good or secure that what I'm telling you is true. They actively avoid their own bullshit with the Seven of Swords. This is an active feedback loop of lies, and I hope I can believe it so I can sell it to Taurus. Why are they connected to you? Is it because of what you provide? King of Pentacles is there. I could easily say that's how they're reflecting on you. There's a reason why you don't feel secure in the love energy between you two, no matter what you told yourself or how many times you told yourself. It's because what they're telling you is an active lie based on experience and bullshit. Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, not a great combo. This person's experienced in dealing bullshit. Or at least with you. Of course I have natural passion for you. I'm crazy about you, Taurus. I just can't prove it right now. Or yesterday. Or a week ago. Or 2 weeks ago. When I said I would come hang out with family, whatever, and that didn't happen. That's my bad. I can't really take an active, invested interest in your life. Or be with you all the time. But 100%, I totally care about you, and I'm still crazy about you. Love you. See you in a couple weeks or months. Now, be their physical energy erratic like that, or their mental energy, but the emotional piece, that is what's hurting you. If you have to ask, you can't afford it. If you have to ask the price, right? Remember that? If you have to, then you can't afford it. If you have to ask, you'll never really know. So I respect the fact that you pull yourself aside and you reassure yourself, and I'll tell you why. It's because they are giving you half-assed truths about real intent and real feeling. And that's why I call an asshole an asshole. Were they always like this? I don't know. But 7 of Swords twice. That's not a coincidence. This person is used to little white lies. They are used to avoiding the truth if it's not convenient. Has some vague bullshit about why they weren't available again. Emotionally, mentally, or physically, or a combination of those things. Pick an element. Any of them. I don't like it. The rest is blockage and the avoidance of blockage. This is why you don't feel secure in your heart space. So bravo to you. You made your decision to have blind faith and respect in this, even though you admit you don't quite understand its direction. And yet, okay, they're not here for major life events, or they don't show up for me emotionally in major life events, or support, make me feel secure, loved, nurtured, and cared about. But I stand by my conviction that I choose it, which helps you how? Let's see that 9 of Wands, please. Yeah, so my point is, honey, I don't want there to be a bad guy here. I don't do revenge tarot. I don't do that shit. I don't like it. But I do want you to know where it's coming from, because you're not insane and you're not crazy. This is happening for some Taurus somewhere. I'm here to tell you the truth that they won't. That's what I do. And it doesn't mean I have the most popular role. Nine of Wands. This, make no mistake, this is not retro. At least what I'm looking at it. This could be retro for you later. This is happening now. This is currently in play. The pep talks, why I feel insecure. Nope, can't do that. I got to choose to believe in this. I got to choose. Honey, this is active avoidance and lies and just moving on to the next thing. I don't like it. I don't like it. And I don't like the way you seem to fall for the deception because you really want to believe in this. You both show me the Ace of Cups on your own respective midlines. I see how it plays havoc in your heart and how little they literally think about how little they can give to you to get away with it. I have a big problem with this. They're literally about managing you as a person and the expectations and how they express their love to you. It's constantly met with resistance, and they give bare minimum to this. You know this. You wonder why it's so difficult to cooperate in the heart space. And this is why you feel so insecure about your decision here in love. You chose to love this person and stand by it in blind faith. They're like, how can I give minimal to Taurus so I don't have to spend too much? I have never seen... What? You're participating in this. Why? I understand a liar's a liar. This person's marked with liars, and they're used to it too. That's what's wild to me. They're so used to it. That's why you're showing me I have to believe it. Right? Because you don't want to believe that from a person that you chose to love, that they're lying to me about their feelings and why they're connected to me at all. You don't want to believe that, right? I have never seen somebody so strategically block their heart space and then figure out what to give you as bare minimum to keep you invested. I don't... Why are you playing the game? Why? I understand that they lied, but you even admitted it's blind faith. I'm assuming that this, and I hope to God it still means the same to me as much as, because I made that choice. You did. And I don't know why. They must be a hell of a liar, honey. I don't know. But they literally figure out how to block advancements for you in their heart space and give you something to get by. I'm not saying your person's a runner. I don't think it's like that. They don't look like an avoidant to me. This is someone who is actively lying by choice because they're getting something from this, and I don't know what it is. But I don't think they're a runner or an avoidant. That's different. They don't stick around even for motivation, for monetary reasons. It's different. But what is coming to mind is Save Your Tears by The Weeknd. Now, here's the thing. That song actually put me off The Weeknd. I used to be a huge fan. Not anymore. That song put me off because he just keeps saying the same useless thing over and over again. I don't know why I run away. Yeah, and that means why she should stop asking questions, because you'll just do it again. Because you don't understand. You have a record of it. You have a history of it. And because you don't understand and you refuse to, you'll just do it again. So you're wasting her time again, trying to re-engage her, because you know you're going to do it again. He's literally saying, save your tears for another day. In other words, I'm going to try to reconnect with you, but we both know I'm going to break your heart again. That's what he's actually saying. It's not a makeup song. It's not an I changed my ways song. It's a, this is how I am. So save your tears for another day, because I'm going to do it again. Sounds so catchy, right? Here's the thing. I don't think they're an avoidant, and I don't think they're a runner. I think they're getting something. But they know, like The Weeknd knows, he got a problem. But they have no incentive to change, and they keep you going. And I don't know what it is. Seven of Swords. The lies, the act of dodging, the leaning away. King Cups, Ace of Wands, Three of Cups. They know they want. They know they want. They know you want to connect from a place of love and passion and all the natural, normal elements two people generally have when they decide to connect. And they lean away from it. I told you, I've never seen someone so strategically block their heart to figure out what they can give you or afford to give you, just enough to keep you going. Right? Keep me hanging on. What is that, Kim Wilde? I used to love that song too, and then I realized the point of it. She chose to participate, so she kept herself hanging on too. When you hold yourself accountable, you stop participating in other people's reindeer games. Please stop participating in this person's games. For your own heart and safety. Okay. Yeah. They know they could have the option to connect with new. They choose not to. For reasons I don't understand or can't see. They choose to keep something going with you. They know you want more. It breaks my heart. They actively avoid it at all costs. The idea of more or giving you more or feeling more. And it's in denial too. And it looks like they've recently discouraged you in some way from connecting to something that might actually make you happy. I don't know why. I don't know what it is. But the last time you two connected emotionally, it didn't go well. And that's what kicked off, or rather re-kicked off, or reacquainted with you, the latest feeling of insecurity. Something happened recently. I don't know what it is, but you had a moment to express love and joy and the lightness of being. And they're like, I'm not really participating in that with you. I've already given you enough of my heart space today. Thank you. It happened recently, or it's going to. Like I said, it's still in play, whatever this is. You were you had this moment of, I'm connecting with you, this feels so good. Aren't you feeling it? Aren't you feeling it? They're like, sure. Can you get your arm off of me? Because you're making me uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. Kind of like that, except it was on a bigger scale. Okay. Like, I've given you enough attention for today. You had your limit today, Taurus, and you're like, I'm not trying to experience limit on my love. Nor should you. I don't know what they're waiting for. They don't want to be connected to you. Honey, did you choose someone who doesn't really choose you back, and in an effort to feel chosen, you're willing to put up with whatever they give you? People do it a lot. Some people, in such a strong effort to be chosen, we give them much more desirability than they have ever earned, you know? I know. I don't want to see that for anybody. like always, you have some beautiful elements in you. And I respect that you made up your mind, but I think you made up your mind for the wrong person. Your real person gives back in equal measure, and they don't put limitations around their heart or how much time they can spend with you. You know, I'm trying to make it work towards, but you're asking for so much, and maybe you should just be happy with this piece, because this is all I can really do. And you turn around and tell yourself, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. Six of Cups, Eight of Wands, Ace of Cups. Hold on. Let's see the Fool. Let's see the Fool. I need to see that. Your heart's speaking to someone else. I don't know who. It kind of bamboozled me there, because until this point, you had one story. Let's see that Fool, please. Show me the Fool, show me the Fool, show me the Fool, show me the Fool. What is this? There's something else here I cannot see today. It does represent the fullness of heart, one that you could actually activate if you chose, and it is a choice. Your heart goes in one direction. Your sense of what you remain open to goes into another direction. So I'm seeing a Taurus split here between what your heart would like to express itself, and it is actually very expressive, which is natural, healthy, and wishes to be loved without any inhibitions and all this other garbage and the limitations and the lies. I see a Knight of Cups for you heading outwards in what looks like a positive direction that actually has a fulfilled Ace of Cups attached to it. In other words, love or new love. And that kind of threw me there, because your heart space would actually open up without any inhibitions towards a particular direction. There's the actual communication, Six of Cups, the soul bond. This is someone else. I don't know who this is, but you would. It either fits your bill here today or it doesn't. They can only show me what's in the wheelhouse, if you will, of possibilities or probabilities for you. This is all I know is it's a known entity, because the Six of Cups automatically suggests past orientation. We know this person, we have shared memories. It's a uniqueness thing. Your heart would easily flow in a particular direction. However, your Fool on that opening, do you remember your opening? This is not a soul bond. This is a unique cup. Not unique, but this is how your emotions have come to understand someone else's and vice versa. The idea is a fair exchange, but it's not. This has been clearly defined and imprinted. It does not make you feel secure. I have a soul bond here to whom your heart would actually naturally open up and feel secure and made to feel emotionally loved and wanted. However, when I clarify your Fool, which again we saw on your opening, says, however, because I'm still attracted to this, whatever represents this disappointment, I will keep my full energy open towards it. So here's what you're feeling, or what you could feel, which would choose you, as far as I can tell, would choose you in all the right ways. And you could express yourself to it in all the right ways. You're like, nah, I'm going to keep my Fool pointed in this particular direction, because something about it still attracts me. And also, P.S., I made up my mind, so I have to keep doing that. I'm going to strongly disagree with you, because I don't think the disappointment is worth the attraction. But there you go. The Five of Cups, it doesn't seem to add to who you are. It just takes away from it. But so long as you continue to use your Fool to open up to a known scenario that hurts you and disappoints you over and over again, it makes you, at the end of the day, feel more insecure than it does secure, then you ought to know by now what to expect from this. All I can do is point out to you what's here. There's something here that would choose you back freely of its own free will. Your heart could actually go here without any bullshit, walls, stops, pit stops, breakdowns, nonsense, games, or baggage. But you're like, no, I'm going to keep exposing myself to this particular direction, though. All I can do is tell you that it's there. And it actually represents something that fits your heart without feeling divided. Put on the spot, neglected, embarrassed. And it's secure. It speaks for itself. That's all I can tell you. Everything's a choice, honey. Everything represents a choice. How you allow yourself to be treated and what you allow yourself to believe is a choice. But you have to know that you're choosing it in order to change that choice. I want you to start figuring out sooner rather than later that you're choosing this. Okay. Let's see that Page of Cups, please. I wasn't going to bother, but since you threw me for that kind of surprise, I wasn't expecting that, if I was being honest with you. I now need to clarify that Page of Cups. I see you deeply, well, potentially deeply connected to someone whom you have a strong history with at a soul bond level, and the flow there is on point. There are no problems with it. The love could be equally felt and given. No measuring sticks, no nothing like that, just free. Okay? And it doesn't look like you'd have to reassure yourself with it. It just stands up on its own 2 feet. And that's the best kind of love, honey. Kind where you don't have to reassure yourself of its existence. You just know it's there. 2 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 10 of Wands. There will come a point, at some point on your timeline, where whatever this 2 of Cups is, I told you there's a difference. Pay attention to energetic patterns, guys, in tarot. This one, the unique soul bond versus the 2 of Cups, that seems to be one that you keep exposing yourself to. It's not fair. And don't delude yourself further into thinking that it is. It's not. That relationship is based on little white lies. Well, guess what? Those little white lies, they add up into one big fat one. And it makes you feel insecure. Okay. That same 2 of Cups. 6 of Swords. It is going to cost you more to stay. Your heart space, no matter how small, is starting to open up towards the ending of this. If you can make a choice to stand by this, you can make a choice to not stand by it. I suggest you see if it's standing next to you. And then you should know what to do. Is it standing next to you by choice? Let's say you're 3,000 miles apart. I don't care. Is it standing next to you by choice? The way you chose it? Emotionally, mentally, spiritually? Or do you have to remind yourself to keep choosing it over and over again because you're not getting the same level of reassurance? So you're trying to make up for 2. Am I right? Taurus, honey, here's a basic rule. Choose the one that chooses you. I know what you're going through. It's called investment theory. The more you put yourself into this, the more you're determined to see it through, right? It only works if both people are doing it. Choose the one that chooses you. And everything else goes away. The gaslighting, the lies, the bullshit, and how much time, energy, and effort you spent in whatever this is trying to feel secure, and you can't because it's not yours. So you keep choosing something that's not for you. And they let you think that it's okay. What does that say about them? That they would let you. That they have your highest sense of security and happiness at the forefront of their mind and heart? Or are they keeping you around for their own particular agenda? You could choose this. What is that, Weapons of Choice? Who was that? I don't remember. Weapons of Choice. Great song. Great music video, too. Weapons of Choice. What's your weapon of choice here? The love that you weaponize against yourself? Or the love that's not a weapon at all? Okay. Haunted. Haunted. I still dream of you. Of what could be. The promise of what you thought this was. The 6 of Cups of the past. I don't know. Somebody here still feels haunted. Okay. Self-respect. Yeah, you're going to continue to feel haunted if you continue to neglect your own sense of self-respect. Absolutely. Respect yourself, honey. You're worth so much more than this. I don't know what they're getting. Bragging rights. Some need to keep you hanging on. I can't see why. It could be that it's materials involved. I don't know. Defense mechanisms keeping you in play, your own defense mechanisms about what triggers you. You name it. Right there towards the end, though, you start to get this feeling, this is becoming unbearable. Should I leave this? The answer is yes. But you have to discover that. Me, the tarot lady, you can dismiss that shit in seconds. If you don't want to hear it, then you're not gonna. That's it. That's how that works. Okay. But this message will be here. And maybe one day it'll resonate. Maybe it won't. New love here that isn't so new. I know you know this person. Your soul knows them. Worth waiting for. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. No and shit. No shit. Okay. You're pointing out an alternative, honey. That's all some of them can do. They let you know what's there, not what isn't. Okay. I do hope this helped you. And I know it's pushy, but the Taurus I'm looking at, you needed it because according to you, you made up your mind. There's no discussion on the subject. That's how you get yourself into trouble. That fixed earth, honey, can work against you or it can work for you. Use all that famous determination you have, that stubbornness, to understand the situation and stop feeding into it. Make your decisions accordingly. I do hope this helped you. Put in the comments. Take care. Be well.